Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, now, we on?
We are on.
Nice. I'm glad to be back, man.
Me too.
Whew. This once a month thing is just it's getting to be boring.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, it is. But I'm glad to have the opportunity to do this. We're still able to do it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm missing the beer, you know. I've been on a whiskey diet.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I lost 4 days so far.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I lose brain cells by the day. So, yeah. Hey, so what we got in store for these guys, man?
Today we got a very special event. We are actually doing the very first release party for Local Stage Worldwide.
That's us, man. Yes, we are.
Yes, and we are honored today to have Pete Maroni's brand new album, Hush, in store for you guys.
Yes, we are. And we've gotten a chance to hear it. You can't hear it anywhere else. I think y'all are going to enjoy this, man.
Yeah.
It's good old-fashioned rock and roll.
Yeah, and like Mark said, you can't hear the album nowhere else right now. We are the first one to give it to you.
Right, and Pete may know, but I'm not sure when even the release for the album is, so I don't...
The album is going to be on the 14th of February.
Oh, y'all getting it 2 days early then?
Yeah.
Nice. One day.
One
Saturday,
day.
yeah,
one day. Today is the 13th. So.
That's right. That's
yes.
right. And I tell you what, y'all in store for some good music.
Oh, God, yeah. This is a great album. Great
he's
album.
Worked his butt off on this thing.
Yeah.
So.
And we're not only gonna get to enjoy the full album, we also gonna get to enjoy a interview that I did with Pete last week. And we're gonna cut the interview into 3 different parts, just not to overdo with the talking.
And
we
gotta do the music too, man. It's all gotta be incorporated.
Yeah. So this will be the ultimate party.
That's right. I can't wait. Well, you ready to get started with this?
I'm ready.
I'm sure Pete's ready too.
Yes.
All right.
So let's start out with the first song on the album. Here is No One Like You.
Men are equal till the end. There is no power, there's no religion to stop the thunder of that gun. No, no. But in the end, the victory's in our hand. You were the one. No one like you. The renegade had the blues. You were the one. 6 strings he won. No one like you. You always got the blues. They often talk about who's right. The reason why all the men fight, only one by one in the end. No matter what your flag is, we all have the same digits of right for a better world. Oh yeah. But in the end, the victory's in our hands. You were the one. 6 strings in one. No one like you. The renegade had the blues. You were the one. 6 strings in
Damn, what a way to start.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought it was you first taking off in the Camaro.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I wrecked that a long time ago, so we don't
Yeah.
need the Camaro anymore.
No more Camaro.
No. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, just flat out good rock and roll right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. He has set the bar on the first track there.
Right. Let's see what he's got in store for us, though, man.
Yeah. Like I said, we got 11 songs here today, so
That's right.
we got a lot.
And we're going to hear from the man himself.
Yes.
So,
The next song is a song that we both heard and seen before. He did release a video for this one.
Mm-hmm.
The song I'm talking about is Change of Heart. Let's hear that one again.
Sometime in the night, when I feel so alone, when stars are burning so bright, I'm walking down those streets to understand what's going on. Honey, what's in your mind? And babe, I realized your love was just a weapon. You got a change of heart, and now I'm feeling down, and my back's against the wall. Inside my head, inside my heart, yeah, you got a change of heart. Wow, I'm like a shadow in your love, I'm like a bullet with no gun. Can't you hear my call? When now my lover's gonna wait, gonna have to find your mind away. Can't you hear my praise? And baby, you can't deny your heart is just made of ice. You got a change of heart, and now I'm feeling down, and my back's against the wall. Inside my head, inside my heart, yeah, you got a change of, you got a change of heart, and now I'm feeling down, and my back's against the wall. Inside my head, inside my heart, yeah, you got a change of heart, yeah. Come on. You got a change of heart, and I'm feeling down, and my back's against the wall. Inside my head, inside my heart, yeah, you got a change of, you got a change of heart, and I'm feeling down, and my back's against the wall. Inside my head, inside my heart, yeah, you got a change of heart, yeah,
are listening to Local Stage Worldwide.
Yes, you are, and we are here today to throw you a release party for the one and only Mr. Pete Maroni and his brand new album, Hush.
And you just heard from Mr. Pete Maroni. That shit is awesome.
Yes,
God.
yeah. I mean, 2 songs in and I got goosebumps already.
Yes, indeed, man. And it's this is something worthy of listening to over again.
Yeah, it's gonna be the ultimate party today, so I hope you tell all your family and friends to join us today.
Yeah, I mean it's worth the time, guys.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cheers, Pete.
Cheers. We gotta do a real cheer. There we go. This is a party.
That's it.
Next one up is another song that was also released before, during the recording of the album, and we also seen a video of this song. The song I'm talking about is called "Every Time I Close My Eyes." Give it up for Pete Maroni. Not a good track, huh?
Man, tell you what, boy.
Whew.
He has not failed to deliver yet. You know,
No.
3 songs in, man, and it's just, I'm ready for more.
Yeah, me too.
That is great stuff, dude.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning, last week I spoke to Mr. Pete Maroni and we did a little interview.
Yeah, he's going to give us some background on making the album and everything he's got coming up.
Yeah. So let's hear how the interview go. Here is part 1. All right. So here we are with Local Stage Worldwide with the officially very, very first release party. We are here today with Mr. Pete Maroni and his first album, Hush. How we doing, Pete?
Hey, I'm doing fine. What about you?
Oh, I'm just great. We honored to
How are you
have
doing,
you
guys?
here today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me first.
So, your very first solo album.
That's correct. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
When did the whole idea about a solo album come about? Has it been a while or?
Actually, I would say, to be perfectly honest with you, uh, it's a thing that I wanted to do for quite a few years now. But you know how it is when you play in, or should I say, for different bands. It's quite hard to actually make it because, well, as far as I'm concerned, okay, when I play for a band, my priority is precisely the band I'm involved in. But yeah, it happened. It happened like this. I believe so. I believe
Yeah.
so. It happened like this because this is the thing. Like I told you, it's the thing that I really wanted to do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet it's got to be exciting to just do your own thing. Like you said, you've been in a lot of different bands throughout the years, so I'm sure you're getting ideas and you're looking at certain ways the band works and thinking,
Mhm.
I can do this better my own.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that I thought I could do better because I'm no one to say, well, I'm better than someone else first. But the thing is that you said you have been playing in many bands. If I may say, I make the difference between playing in or playing for a band.
Mhm.
Playing in a band means when you say that you're playing in a band, it means for me that's just my opinion. Okay, it means that you are a proper member of a band. And when I'm told, for example, oh you are the or you are the missing piece of the band, I tend to believe that.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I'm not 15 anymore. In the
No.
other hand, there is a part of my brain that says or thinks, uh, okay, you just told me that. Now you show me, you prove me. And for example, when some people say that to me, and I just realize that all the decisions, for example, are taken in my back without even telling me, this is where and when I make the difference between playing in a band or playing for a band.
Mhm.
That's all. But yeah, I mean, it was quite exciting because you know when you're playing in or for a band, um, it's a different way of working because the drummer does and records his parts, and then you have the guitar, and you have the bass, you have the lead vocals. You know all this shit. Oops,
Mhm.
excuse my French. You know how it works anyway in a studio. But when you record a solo album, uh, it's a different view and a different process, I would say. The result is the same because it gives at the end it gives an album,
Yeah.
but the it's a different way. Uh, and in a certain way, you're right when you say that. As far as I'm concerned, I should say, as far as I'm concerned, I did the things how I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because in a band, you have to agree, and you have to make some. You have to deal with because you have to deal with some different situations because everyone is different.
Yeah, and
But
I imagine you got a way more responsibility because you're in charge of the whole project versus just being in charge of doing the bass lines.
the thing is that on this album, I recorded everything apart from the drums. I made a try one day, and I remember I was in my studio and I made a try. And to be perfectly honest with you, when I was a kid, when I was 14, 15, I wanted to become a drummer. And but you know, I've been choosing bass
Mm.
previously. But one day I remember I wanted to make a try, um, and when I was done with the recording, or should I say when I was done with the tries, when I came back in the living room, my dear wife Charlotte, she said, "Pete, don't give up your day job." That says it all.
That's how bad it was,
I
huh?
can't drum at all. I can't drum at all. Absolutely
Oh,
not.
no. No, no, I don't blame you. I mean, I tried. We have a fun story back to when I was in sixth grade, I think it was. We had a local band there playing after school, you know, and the drummer boy was sick for some reason. And they came in and they asked, anybody who knows how to play drums in here? I was a cocky little sucker back then. And of course, I raised my hand. I had no clue how to play drums. I played like this for 2 hours. Boom, boom, boom. 2 hours straight. And the guys in the band kept their face straight. They didn't say a word till after 2 hours they told me the session was over.
Yeah, and then you became a DJ on the local stage worldwide.
Oh, that was horrible, dude. So before you came in here for the interview, we played some songs already. We played The Chains of Heart.
Yeah.
No One Like You. That I was surprised about the heaviness on that one. And then we have Every Time I Close My Eyes.
Which was the first single, yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to say? No One Like You. Where did that one come from?
No One Like You was pre-recorded, I'm going to be honest, was pre-recording a few years ago, but it was just, I would say it was like a try. And when I decided to record, to make this album, to release this album, I went through, me and Michael Strand, we went through a lot of songs, and I said, well, I got this one, but it was just like a I wouldn't even call that a demo. It was like an idea, I would say. And I worked on it, and he put his drums. And actually, No One Like You has this I would say a double message. It's about the world nowadays we're living in, and it's also a tribute to one of my all-time favorite guitar player, who is Gary Moore. Yes. And I have a lot of respect for this guitar player and musician.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he could play everything. He could play everything, and he had this. Fortunately, you know, he has gone too fast. He died 10 years ago, yeah. And the thing is that he had this feeling that he had this something that I can't put my finger on it, but the first time I heard Gary Moore, I was like, holy crap, that's a fucking awesome guitar player.
Yeah, I remember when I was back in Sweden, Gary Moore was very big throughout the 80s.
But actually, I don't know if you had the chance, as we're talking about Gary Moore, which was one of the topic on this song, No One Like You. I don't know if you had the chance to watch. I think it's available on YouTube. He played in Stockholm in 1987 or 8. I can't remember exactly. And at that time, he was playing. His drummer was Eric Singer, and this gig in Stockholm is absolutely wow. It's great.
I did not know that Eric Singer was with him at the time. I know he played with Alice Cooper,
but Eric Singer before playing with Kiss, when he replaced bless him Eric Carr in 92, because he replaced him in 91, 92 for the Revenge album. He used to play with Alice Cooper and also with Gary Moore.
Yeah.
Was more a session drummer but a very, very talented drummer as well.
Yeah.
But yes, I took a lot of pleasure recording this album, to be honest with you, because it was there is a difference between recording a song or few songs and recording an album, and I think that time has come for me to record this album.
Yeah. So There's so many great songs on this album. I mean, it's an awesome piece. Do you, as the artist, have any favorite?
Well, I would say, what is an album? As far as I'm concerned, I would say that an album is a pack of songs, and every song, how could I say it? Every song has a story.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: it's like a book that you would listen to instead of reading it.
So each song represents a page.
Exactly, or a chapter. A page or a chapter. I would say that I like all the songs of this album because precisely each one of them has a story. And to answer your question, I would say that it's stupid to say that, but I'm not afraid of saying it. But when you're done or finished with the recording or the mixing the song, this one is your favorite until you're done with the next one.
Yeah.
And then you with the next one, you heard me. But the thing is that what about the second one, and then the third one, and then you realize when everything is recording, this one is special, but this one is special, and so on. But I would say that I like "Son of a Bitch." Dancing with the Angels, and I Will Be Loving You. But the rest, I mean, Rasputin has a story. Onondaga has a story as well. It's a tribute to a Indian tribe, Native American. And In the Heat of the Night is also, I would say, a thought about our society. You know, this girl or those girls that are moaning at the beginning, maybe like when some people are going to listen to it, they will say, are you going to release that on Pornhub or whatsoever? No, it's not. That could be, but no, it's
I remember I heard that about, and I was start looking around in the man cave, see if I could shut something off.
You should have listened to it with your headphones on.
Yeah.
No, but every song is different. But I like "Son of a Bitch," "Dancing with the Angels," and I Will Be Loving You.
Yeah.
Well, I like the album.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a great piece. I totally agree. So we're gonna go back and listen to a couple of more songs, and then we come back to you, Pete.
Absolutely.
All right. Talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it, folks. The man of the hour, Mr. Pete Maroni.
There it is, right from his mouth, man.
Yeah. Apologize a little bit for the quality of the sound of the interview, but it is what it is.
Well, it's a long distance call, you know.
Yeah. And we are having corona problems.
I like, you know, I love the way you could tell the passion from Pete just in the interview that he had for this album, and he's able to do his own thing, and it shows in his music. So, you know, kudos to you, Pete. Good for you, bud.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue on another set of 3 songs here from this brand new album, Hush. And the next one up is probably close to my favorite of the album. This one is called "Son of a Bitch."
There was no one home. Seems that you lost your phone. I won't take your shit. Proof is all you need. Grab your ball, this is the key. From saying, keep on complaining. Here's what I have to say. Son of a bitch. Treat brother, you're acting like a loser. Son of a bitch. You're always faking, you're always lying. Son of a bitch. Your life is a lie. Don't know the reason why, oh, why? Call yourself a rock star, but didn't get that far. You're just a fucking jerk with no pride. You're dreaming your life. Wake up and face your strife. Grab your balls, what's in your life? You keep on saying, keep on complaining. Here's what I have to say. Son of a bitch. I treat you like a brother, you're acting like a loser. Son of a bitch. You're always faking, you're always lying. Son of a bitch. Your life is a lie. Don't know the reason why, oh, why? Son of a bitch. I treat you like a brother, you're acting like a loser. Son of a bitch. You're always making, you're always lying. Son of a bitch. I treat you like a brother, you're acting like a loser. Son of a bitch. Your life is a lie, you're a fucking son of a bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah,
That's a great song, man.
I love that shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, like I told Pete when I heard that thing first time, I was banging on things in here.
Man, right?
Yeah.
That's good stuff, dude.
Yeah, you can't sit still. That's
No. And sorry if we didn't do it justice, but we just got into it, man.
Oh, we couldn't help each other.
That was good.
Yes.
Sorry, we won't mess up any more of your songs.
We try.
For sure. All right, man. What we got next?
We got another great song coming up next. I need a break. Here's Forever.
Is it the silence that I hear? Or maybe that my end is near? Ascending angels, my last fear. When now everything is clean, like in a dream. And I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting. Forever and ever, I will be there forever. And no more sun river, loving you forever. Colored pictures in my mind, fill my body with desire. Your face is lightning, my delight. Whoa, yeah. May the forces of my soul be the glow. And I'm wishing, yes, I'm wishing, forever and ever, I will be there forever. And no more sun rivers, loving you forever. Like your night till twilight, loving you forever. With
Yes, you are.
Here we are, man.
Yeah, we are here celebrating Pete Maroni's new album, Hush.
Yes, we are. And it's just, dude, it's just so good.
Yeah,
Such a good time, man.
It's a great album, and I really hope you guys enjoy it just as much as we do.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't.
No, it's like I said before, I can't stop telling you it's 11 tracks of pure rock and roll.
Hey, he's not lying.
No. No, it's a great album. So this is your chance to hear the album before it's actually out. It's not coming out till tomorrow. So enjoy this party with us.
Yeah, and guys, if you like it, purchase the album. Go to his website. He's got, deals with shirts and the album and everything else, man.
Yes.
Help these guys out.
Yeah. We're gonna continue with the show, and we're gonna play the next song up, which is Rasputin.
I will die in excruciating pain. After my death, my body will have no rest. Then you will lose your crown. You and your son will be massacred as well as the whole family. Afterwards, the terrible flood will pass over Russia, and it will fall into the hand of the devil.
Years, a long time ago, I was a king, but they didn't know. No, lived in disgrace on the edge of their space. I was the one that they feared. I was the one that they killed. I was the one to be free. Make me bleed inside of me. Better run away. Now I'm back for what you've done by my head. You will die before the sun goes down, down, down. You're gonna burst, your eyes fall out. You stole the crown and get it to the ground. My fury and hate suffocate me. I'm still the one that you fear. I'm still the one to be free. You can't escape, you can't flee. I'm back and refugee. Better run away. Now I'm back for what you've done by my hand. You will die before the sun goes down, 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 down. Look out, look out. Better run away. Now I'm back for what you've done by my hand. You will die before the sun goes down, 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 down.
Yes.
There you go, man.
Yeah, another great one.
Dude, when I saw the name of that song, I was thinking to myself, back in the day, there was a song called Rasputin back in the 70s. And I said, man, please tell me he didn't fucking remake that song.
Yeah, that was fucking Bonnie M,
Yes,
1977 or something.
Yeah, I think, you had to do some heavy drugs to listen to that shit.
Yeah, for
But
real.
I heard this one and said, no, he didn't. He had more sense than that. So,
No.
sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, Pete.
Thank God it's just one cover on this one.
That's right,
Yes.
man. Good stuff, though, bro.
Yeah.
Good
And
stuff.
for those of you who enjoyed the album, we're halfway through already. Go to windupproduction.com. At the top of their page, they have a column for artists. Click there and you will find Pete Maroni, and you can buy the album. You can buy all kind of merch right there.
Yeah, he's got T-shirts and hats and waistcoats and all kinds of stuff for ladies too. There's stuff for ladies. So
Oh yeah,
check it out, man.
tons of merchandise,
Yeah,
tons
help him
of
out.
it.
Help him out.
Yes.
So
With those words, we are gonna hear part 2 of the interview I did with Pete last week. And after that, we'll be back for some more music. Here's the man of the hour again. And we're back with Pete Maroni.
Yeah, that's me.
Yes. And this album Hush that we hear today and having a party for, you had a lot of great musicians joining you on this album.
That's absolutely correct. I can
Tell
tell.
Tell us.
Well, with whom you want me to start with?
Well, I know you have Michael J. Strand, who was playing drums for you on almost all the tracks.
Yes.
10 out
Yes.
of 11, I believe, huh?
Yeah. I didn't have a lot. If I put like a, into brackets, I didn't have a lot of musicians, but I had few musicians and friends.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't have a lot, but I had the chance to have the right ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's you can have a lot of guests and everything, and I did choose first of all Michael Strand. Yeah, he is playing 10 songs on the package of 11.
Uh-huh.
And the thing that first of all they are friends, very good friends, and moreover they are talented musicians.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Yeah. So let's start with the first one, Michael Strand. Michael Strand. I mean, we are friends, like brothers, so to speak, for like I don't know 7 years now.
Uh-huh.
And we have been through together. We have been through a lot, the good, the sad. And I call him like I call Michael like a brother because a true friend is here for you,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to be there for him as well. And
Yeah.
not only during the good moments, but also with during the bad moments.
Mm-hmm.
And a year ago, talking about Michael Strand, a year ago, I had the choice between sitting down on my chair and complaining, so to speak, about my life, or raise my head and do the things that I really wanted to do. And I have been choosing. I chose the option number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And as I started to record, every time I closed my eyes, Michael Strand gave me a call and asked me, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm recording some stuff, because he knew about the situation I was at the moment." And then I said, "Oh, you're recording something? Okay, can I come over?" I said, "Sure." And he proposed me to record some drums.
Mm-hmm.
And then we recorded the song every time I closed my eyes, and the result was good.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I decided to release this song as a single.
Uh-huh.
And to be honest, perfectly honest with you, the feedback on Spotify and different other platforms were quite surprising. So I decided to record and release a second single, which was Forever.
Yeah.
And this is how the whole damn thing, to stay polite, happened. And Michael said, you know what, I can record drums for you. And then I said, well, let's make a try. And the thing is that after the mixing and then pre-mastering, I was like, yeah, the sound is good. So I will keep it that way. And I remember Michael, when we decided to release that on Spotify and different platforms. Actually, I think it was in Tenerife. Mm-hmm. And when he saw that on his cell phone on my page, he was like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah." And then, like I just told you, the not only that, it was to be honest with you, the feedback and especially the amount of streams on Spotify for this first single, the feedbacks were quite amazing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like I told you at the beginning, fair enough, I told you that this album was like a wish, something that I wanted to do for quite a few years. But like I told you previously, you know, when you're playing for or in different bands, or like whatever you want, you don't have the time.
No,
because you have to know where and what are your priorities in life. Whether it's music or whatsoever, you know, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And so I said, okay, let's release and let's record first before releasing. Let's record a second single, and the second single was Forever. Mm-hmm. And the feedbacks were like, okay, it's good, it's doing good. Yeah. And after to be honest with you, after the second single, I said to Michael, you know what? I remember we were sitting down in my studio and we went through all the songs that I already pre-recorded, or some were just ideas. Let's put it this way. And he was there, and he had this pair of headphones on his head, mm-hmm. and he started to play along, and I was like, this is going to kick some ass. Yeah. And so I said, you know what? There's no point in recording singles after singles. Fair enough, we did that. I released 4 singles, but I said, you and I, we are going to release. We are going to record an album. This is how the whole damn shit happened. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, because at the beginning, even if I had the will to record one day my album, yeah. But you know what? Life is well done because it sends you some signs, and everything happens for a reason in life.
Well, yeah, you just gotta stay alert to notice the signs.
And I don't believe in God. I do believe in, but I do respect people who do believe in God, mm-hmm. Wherever it's called. But the thing is that I am thankful towards life, mm-hmm. because thanks to some people, this finally happened. And one more time, everything happens for a reason. Oh yeah. And Michael has this style. Michael has this drum style, this kind of groove, because he's a very powerful drummer. Yeah. And a very talented drummer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, to me, he's the perfect fit for this album. It just sounds awesome.
I think he is. I was going to say he was, but no, he is, and he was, so to speak, the perfect drummer, mm-hmm. to fit with my kind of music.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was like a big. What a journey it had been to record this album. To be honest with you. And to be honest with you, if I can tell you a very, very short story, when we started to record this album, it's like we made it old school, so to speak. Michael, he has this spontaneous feeling. He is capable of reproducing what he had been recording like 2 minutes ago. But the thing is that he has this spontaneous groove and power. And I said, you know what? I want to keep this groove and this spontaneous thing for this album. So the deal between me and him was, okay, he didn't want me to send him the songs. So he said, when you need me, you call me. And the thing is that, so he came, and I said, oh, this is the song of the day. So I let him for like half an hour, and it's true story. Believe it or not, but it's true. You, Pete, and Mark, and the audience and listeners, that's true story. That's a true fact and a true story. This is the song of the day is Change of Heart. And which is a bad example because it's another drummer, but Forever was the same. And for all the songs that Michael had been playing on recording, that's it. Oh, this is the song. The song of the day is on Ondaga. So he was practicing for like half an hour, and believe me, it's true fact. And then he was like, "Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this." But it's not a matter of chance. It's also a matter of being talented.
Oh yeah,
and Michael is one hell of a drummer, I can tell you.
I was gonna
Underrated,
say to have
underrated drummer.
have the self-esteem to do it, you know.
He has this his style fits perfectly with my kind of music.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Put it this way, and this is how the whole damn shit happened. That's it, my friend.
So we had the song number 11, like I said, Change of Heart. You got Mickey Rosengren playing the drums.
Mickey, yeah. That's it. You know what? I told you a few minutes ago that each song has a story, and an album has a story. And for Mickey Rosengren, who is a good friend of mine and a talented drummer as well. I remember it was I would say at the end of 2019, we were heading back to Sweden after we had a gig in Greece.
Okay.
And we were in the plane, and I asked him, "Oh, by the way, I got this project. Maybe would you be interested in recording some drums for me?" And he said, "No problem. For music, I'm here, man." And this is how it happened. And the thing is that when I started to pre-record Change of Heart, I called him and I said, I think I got a song for you. Because the thing is that it doesn't, it's not, the problem is that you have to choose the right drummer or bass player or guitar player, whatever, for his song. Not because of course, they are friends, but their style, drumming style, guitar style, has to fit with the kind of song that you want to record. And I thought that Change of Heart would be perfect for him. And then I called him, so I sent him the song, and then he recorded the song like into I won't say 2 minutes, but he was very fast. He was very fast. Mickey Rosengren is a very, very talented drummer. And he is a sweet pie. Honestly, he's a great guy. Great guy. And reliable guy. Yeah. And he did a fantastic job on a Change of Heart.
Yeah, I'll say so. Then we got a friend of mine from Riot Horse, Mr. Joachim Sandin.
A crazy Viking. I'm friend with him Sorry, excuse me for that. I'm friend with UK for like I would say 7 years now, and it all started. Then again, for this song has a story behind the curtain. Because I remember we went, I think it was in 2016, we went to a gig where Danko Jones, D80, and Hardcore Superstar, which is one of my Swedish band, they were playing in Helsingborg, and we met. So we had a good time, and it was pouring down rain that day. Honestly, it was an outdoor gig, and we ended up partying, and we had a few drinks, I must admit, and maybe it was like midnight or something like this, and we were talking and said, let's play together. And the problem is that he's a bass player, so am I. So, so we had a problem, but anyway, we found a way, and logically, when I started to work on this album, to record this album, I contacted Joachim Sandin, and I said, hey, are you available? I said, what is it for? So, recording. Yep, I'm in. That's UK. I'm in. Yep, I'm in.
That's awesome.
So I sent him the pre-recording of No One Like You, and he said, well, I like the song. Okay. So he came here, and I must say that it took him like, this guy is a bass player for Right Horse, which is a great band from Malmö.
Great band, yes.
And it's a great band. And all the musicians are talented. But he recorded few albums in his life. And it didn't take him a long time to record. And this, one more time, I like when things are done in a spontaneous way, because it keeps the groove, the energy.
Yes.
I'm not saying that this is my secret recipe. This is not, but I like when things are like a punch in your face.
Yeah, I agree.
And Joachim has this groove. I mean, watching him playing bass is absolutely amazing. And we had a good time. We had a good time.
I bet. And last but not least, we have your wife, Charlotte Maroni, playing the bass on the only cover on the album, which is Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends.
That's correct. Actually, to be honest with you, I wanted to play this song live when I was in Serbia in 2000 I would say 2019 in Loznica. But for some reason, the other I would say members of the band I was playing for at that time didn't have, except for one member, didn't have a good response. Yeah, so I said, well, let's forget it. But it's a song that I like. And because Charlotte Maroni is my manager. She's taking care of all the dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
But no, when I say dirty job, I will always keep a great respect for managers, because managers, in fact, can say that into brackets, they are the people that are working behind the curtain or in the shadow.
Yes.
And they should be respected for that. But anyway, on this album, one day we had a conversation with my wife, and I said, I would like, you know what, this thing that didn't happen in Serbia in Loznica, I think I should put it on the record. And she said, yeah. So I started to record it, and she said, yeah, she listened to the pre-recordings, and she said, yeah, actually that's quite good. And she started to say, for this part, maybe just she was just giving her point of view. And she, when she was younger, she used to go to a music school, and she said, "Why don't you do this?" At the beginning, and I said, "That's a good idea, but why wouldn't you do it?" Because she used to play bass for quite a few years, and I said, "Why wouldn't you do this instead?" She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, just record it." And she said, "I have been playing bass for like 20 years." I said, "Well, just practice them." And this is how it happened, actually. She practiced like 2 or 3 times, and she said, "Okay, I'm up for it." And she put her pair of fucking headphones on her, on her head, and she did 1 or 2 takes, and that's it.
Yeah, she did a hell of a job on that one.
She did a good job.
Absolutely.
She did a good job.
And I'm not a big fan of Green Day, I will tell you that, but this song, you did a good job on it. Very good job.
And it was, I must add that it was this cover song was special to Charlotte and I.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it.
Yeah, it was special, and I really wanted to record this song because I love it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to record it my way. I'm not talking about changing the structure.
No. But you still want to keep more touch on it.
Exactly. To keep the structure, but to record, to sing. I mean, to play your way.
Yeah.
And because a song, a song is like a frame, a painting. Everyone has his own opinion about the frame.
Yeah.
What did this artist what was he meaning? Everyone has the right to have his own opinion.
Yeah.
I believe so, but apparently some people nowadays, they don't think so.
No, I hear that.
As long as you agree with them, it's okay. As long as you disagree, but that's another discussion. Let's put it this way.
Yeah. Well, I know our audience here is waiting to hear some more from this superb album. So
well, I hope so.
We're gonna play a couple of more songs, and we're gonna come back with Mr. Pete Maroni here.
Yes.
So I see you in a few, my friend.
Yep.
All right. There we go.
There he is, man.
Yeah, Pete Maroni, everybody.
I got to tell you what, he has surrounded himself with, and it only takes a few to pull his project off, but he surrounded himself with some great musicians, and you couldn't ask for better sound.
No, absolutely
the
not.
whole album is great.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely, like he corrected me, he did not have a whole lot of great musicians, but he did have great musicians.
Well, like you said, he picked the right ones for the job.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Worked.
Yeah.
Hats off to you guys, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna get back to the album. That's why we're here today. We're having a release party for Pete Maroni's new album, Hush. And I think my buddy Mark is liking it so far.
I am.
Yes, I had the chance to listen to it, the whole complete album, about a week ago, and I did a review with it as well.
Yeah, and I listened to it in pieces because I work, so I listen, I work a lot. I work 2 jobs, and going back and forth, I listen to 5-10 minutes here and there, and then I listen, when I get home in the shower, I put it on and listen to 5 or 10 minutes there, so I listen to it in pieces, but I finally got the whole thing done, and I must say that I will be ordering me a copy of this.
Yeah. So next song up is another favorite of mine. It is the only cover on the album. It is Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends. Give it up for Pete Maroni.
Summer 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends.
I'm not afraid anymore. Not afraid anymore. Not afraid anymore. Not afraid anymore.
No, who can be afraid with such good cover?
Damn, dude. I like that better than the original.
Yeah, same
Fucking
here.
right, Pete.
Same here. You did that song a good favor.
Yes, indeed, man. That's
Yeah.
good shit right there, boy.
Yeah, that's a great work, Pete.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed. Wow.
Yeah. All right. We are gonna listen to another new song. It's called I Will Be Loving You. Again, here is Pete Maroni from the album Hush.
So many times I was fed up with life. Loneliness, emptiness, lost with myself. A never-ending bad dream into the tide. I was barely alive. But you came in my life and gave me a smile with that look in your eyes I couldn't deny. So I tell you, wherever I can go, whatever I can do, I will be loving you. And I know I don't always show my love for you, but never got my baby. Whoa, I love you. Few years have passed. We've been to hell and back. We cried a river of tears, we even drowned in the stream, a never-ending bad dream. But you were there for me, drowning all my tears. Yes, you were there for me, chasing all my fears. So I tell you, wherever I can go, whatever I can do, I will be loving you. And I know I don't always show my love for you, but never doubt my baby. And I know that one day we'll have to say goodbye, but I promise you this, we will meet again and never be apart. So I tell you, wherever I can go, whatever I can do, I will be loving you. And I know I don't always show my love for you, but never doubt my baby. Yes, I tell you, wherever I can go, whatever I can do, I will be loving you. And I know I don't always show my love for you, but never doubt my baby. Never doubt my baby. Never doubt my baby. I love you.
indeed you are.
Yes, that's us.
Yes, that is us.
Man, that song right there, that from the opening guitar riff. Mm-hmm. I fucking love it because it balls all the way through, man.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy the most on this album. Is the guitar playing. It's just
I mean it's just raw fucking talent, dude.
raw talent and just pure rock and roll.
Yep.
Yes. Like we said before, if you want to buy this album, go to windupproduction.com. And at the top of the page, they have a column named Artists. Click there and look for Pete Maroni, and you can find all the merchandise you want. We're gonna continue with Pete Maroni's Hush album here with a tribute to a native tribe called Onondaga.
What you think about that?
It's just the album just amazed me. It's like it's growing every time I hear it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, each song gets better.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those albums.
Yeah,
you know?
but the first time I heard it, I just found it, like I told Pete, it was like a puzzle. and each bit just fit right in, you know.
Yeah, it just paints a big picture for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good. We can't stress that enough.
No. We're about to hear the end of the interview I did with Pete last week. And after that, we come back and finish off with the last two tracks of the album. And like we said before, if you want to buy the album or any other merch from Pete, go to windupproduction.com, look at the top, look at artists, and find Pete Maroni. They got all the merch you can think of. Here is the man of the hour again, Mr. Pete Maroni.
That's me, still me,
Uh,
always me.
this album, you pretty much did it all by yourself.
Almost, because in life, like we were talking about previously, recording a solo album has a different approach from recording an album when you are playing in a band or for a band.
So let me ask you this: if this was Pete Maroni band, would that have made a difference as far as writing the lyrics, the songs, and everything else?
I would say that I know what I want, and I also know what I don't want, and this is probably the reason why I decided to record this album, because I wanted the songs to sound in a certain way. Fair enough. We're talking about Michael Gestran, Mikkel Rosengren, Joachim Sandin, and Charlotte Maroni. But the thing that I let them, I gave them some freedom, of course, because I'm not a dictator. But in the other hand, when you are producing, when you are the one that for once is behind the camera, you have to have a good idea of exactly what you want, so that you will still frame and it will still fit with what you want in the end. Because otherwise, if you don't know what you want, like my father used to say, bless him, when you don't know where you are going, Pete, you are sure to land somewhere else. So the thing that even if sometimes I was behind the camera, if I may say, I always kept an eye and a good idea of what I wanted to have at the end, the result. This is very important, because when sometimes some people are like, they just don't know where they are or what they are here. But this didn't happen on this album, because Michael Strand, I gave him free hands, but sometimes I was telling him, maybe you are doing too much. And I think if he listens to this interview, he's going to laugh, because as he's an excellent drummer, he can do a lot of complicated things. I can tell you, he can play. This guy is able to play like Dream Theater. He's a very good drummer. But sometimes you have to say, slow down. No, slow down. But the thing is that, so to speak, I always kept an eye and a proper idea of what I wanted in the end.
That's the kind of understanding I got, because I've been following you for the past year, going through this journey, releasing your singles and recording your album, and
that was a journey, and what a ride it was.
And I'm very honored to be part of it.
I am the one that is honored, to be honest with you, and thank you guys again to be
like I said, we did do a review of the album before this release party, and like I said, I had my vision how this album was gonna come apart, and I mean, I knew your style of working, and I was hoping this is gonna be the turnout. And I mean, every piece is in its place.
You know what, Michael Strand, he told me something. Recently, we were having a coffee promise because it was only 9 in the morning. Uh, and the thing is that he said, you know what, Pete, what is amazing with this album is that when we started to record this album, uh, and he was damn right when he said that, and he still is. He said, when we started to record this album, it was okay. We recorded Every Time I Close My Eyes Forever, and then we started to learn how to know each other, even if we were already friends or like brothers. And I don't know if you, of course you have been listening to the album, but the track list, you can see the evolution in the making of the album. I don't know if you see what I mean, but you can see. As far as I'm concerned, I can feel that between the first single, for example, Every Time I Close My Eyes, then it was Forever. You can see the evolution, and we started when I decided to record this album, and Michael Stone said, "Yeah, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's fuck it up. Yeah, let's do it." And you can see, you can feel or see or feel the evolution, and it was quite amazing to record this album, to be honest.
Oh, I bet. It's been amazing just watching it. So, and like I
Yeah,
said,
it took time. It took time because one more time when you are playing in or for a band, I mean everyone you enters the studio and records his parts, and when everyone is done, then it's the job of the sound engineer or the producer called depends, and then it's the pre-mastering or more mastering. But musicians are when they are it's like when every musician is done with his parts, then it's a kind of vacation. No, when you are a solo artist like I am, that's when and where the real job begins, and it's a lot of job. And I'm not complaining because I signed for it with my two hands. I want to do that. But yeah, I mean, it was quite amazing, and this is why I'm really happy that this album is done, because this album is filled with energy, groove, friends, and talented musicians, but also with memory, love, and scars as well.
yeah, that's what I said. I mean, this is a complete party pleaser. I don't think they should have any party without playing this album. Because, I mean, there's really not one bad song, I thought. I mean, like you said, every single song has its own story, and you can tell. You know, it's not just a track to fill up the album. It all has a meaning.
I'm gonna tell you a very short story. A few days ago, I received a private message from an anonymous person on Facebook that sent me something like because I couldn't answer because it was like a Facebook user, so I don't know what it was exactly, but I don't give a shit, to be honest with you. What was it? It was something like, "What do you want to prove with this album?" Question mark, and like haha. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I did this album because that was my choice. Like a year ago, instead of listening to some good friends, so to speak, that those kind of Mr. Knows It All, I decided to give myself a chance. Let's put it this way. With this album, I don't want, and I won't prove anything to anyone. I did this because it was my choice.
Yeah.
End of story.
No, like I said, you don't have to prove nothing. The proof is in the pudding.
No, it's just I mean, you have to do things with love, with passion,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
this is what some people don't understand.
No, and we seriously need more of this kind of music, these kind of albums, I should say, because to me, a lot of the music coming out today is just mass producing. It's just there for the money, and like you said, there's no feelings whatsoever in the album. So that to me was what made this album stand out.
I won't criticize because I'm no one to condemn or to judge anyone or any artist or any band. I would say that when the CD era appeared, this changed the sound because everything and the recording technologies, it was like a big step in the recording process, and it was like a Babel tower. Everyone started to want to have like the biggest sound and the biggest production and everything. But you know what? I'm not 25 anymore. But I would say one thing. Fashion, because it's a matter of fashion, I would say. It's like a clock. It was midnight yesterday. It's gonna be midnight tonight. But don't you worry. It's gonna be midnight tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just like a clock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all those bands that in the 80s that were famous, Rats, Cinderella, and you know, beginning of the 90s with all those doomed. Well, we used to call that speed metal, and then the grunge music killed everything. And I do respect grunge music because some really good stuffs have been released. But yeah, but bands like or styles like Cinderella, they are still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a clockwork. It's just like a clock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, in the whole thing about the album, is there anything you regret that you left out that you wish today that you might should have kept on the album?
Regrets. I would say that
It's
when
a
I
hard word.
started to. I'm sorry, we say?
It's a hard word, I guess. Regret, but
I'll tell you what. Even if you whether you, or should say like this, whether you do things or don't do things, will always have some. You will always have some people who are going to criticize you.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
So, in a state of doubt, I would say, as far as I'm concerned, just do things. Who cares?
yeah,
You
yeah.
got nothing to lose.
That was a good term.
Uh, and the thing is that regrets. Um, how could I answer? That's a very good question. You you got me. Um, I said that some people walk through their lives facing the past.
Mm-hmm.
Um they look back constantly, and they only remember the bad.
Mm-hmm.
We can all have those moments where we feel lost. But if you keep on living like this, sooner or later, when you live in the past, you are facing the future, but you are looking at the past. Sooner or later, you will go rock bottom,
Yeah, yeah,
if you see what I mean.
yeah.
In a certain way, it's a kind of refusing to face not only the your present,
Mm-hmm.
but also the future
Yeah,
and the reality of things or life. Okay.
yeah.
Uh, because in life, some people see a half empty glass, because that's their nature. As for me, I made my choice and see a half full glass.
Yeah.
And I tell you why. Because a half full glass is my present. And I'm going to fill it with the future.
Yeah.
So I don't have any regrets. Absolutely not.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No regrets, because you can't live with the past. You can't live with... if you live with regrets, you will constantly ask the question, what if? I don't want to live with a what if in my life.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I made this album on my own, almost, because like I told you, even if you're doing a solo album, which is the case for me, you can't do everything on your own. You need help.
Yeah.
Because I'm not better than anyone else. And I needed help. It started with Michael Strand, Nicky Rosengren, UK Sounding, and then my wife, she recorded the bass on the Wake Me Up When September Ends. But no, I don't. To answer your question, I don't have any regrets.
That's great. That's great.
Regrets is not for me an option. That's it. That's how I am.
Yeah. So we are almost at the end of this interview. Anything you want to tell your audience, your fans out there?
I want to thank, and I won't be able to name everyone. I would like to thank all the people that are following me, that are promoting me, all those people that are sharing my post, liking my page, streaming my songs. And I would say one thing to end. First, thank you, local stage worldwide. And also thank you all the people that are showing me support, because it's priceless. It's priceless. Because like I told you at the beginning, when I released the every time I close my eyes, it was like, yeah, okay, let's do this just for fun. And the feedbacks were started to be like, and even Michael Strani was like, what the fuck is going on? I said, I don't know. So let's keep on doing the good job.
Yes.
And this album is what it is, but at least it's a true album, made with passion, love, energy, memories, scars. It's I put everything in a bag or a pot, call that whatever you want, and this is a hush.
Yes.
And that's it.
Great piece of rock and roll, I'll tell you what.
Thank you very much.
So with those words, we're gonna play the last two songs of this album. And with that, I said thank you so much, Pete Maroni, for letting us do this party.
I am the one who is thanking you, you and Mark at the local stage worldwide. Thanks for the unconditional support, and everyone else, all those people that are sending me some private message, like your music, like your songs. It is priceless.
Yeah.
Because without the fans, without any support, without a manager, without people that believe in you, you're nothing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's and to end this interview, I will end in a humoristic note. It's okay to say about yourself that you're a rock star, but like I always said, you can't tell about yourself. You can't say about yourself that you're a rock star. It's the people that are showing support that are going to make you a rock star. The people that are going to buy your record, the people that are going to show up at your gigs, they will eventually make you become a rock star, nothing else.
That's true. That's true. All right. Thanks, Pete Maroni.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see what the future brings after this album. And like I said, we're going to continue listening to the album here. So stay tuned. There you got it, folks.
Man, I tell you what, he's just such a pleasure to talk to and to listen to, man. He just down to earth guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and the hard work that goes into it. He stays humble with it, So that makes him a good person all the way around. And his music is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Pete, thank you very much for all that, man. It's just, it's our pleasure to help you out in any way, shape, form that we can. So.
Yeah, he's been great. I was telling Mark today, it's been a great journey to be here from the beginning of the recording of the album till the end, and then Pete surprised us and put our names on the thank you list.
Yes, we can't. I'm very appreciative of that, man.
Yeah, that's
a great honor.
Blows our mind.
Yes, and look, and Pete has kept us in the loop every step of the way that he did. He didn't have to do that for us, He didn't have to tell us squat,
No.
But he kept us in the loop. He shared his music and his thoughts with us, and for that we say thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Honor.
Yes. So we got 2 more songs, and the next one up is a song that I know mean a lot to Pete, and even I feel this one.
Me too.
I'm talking about Dancing with the Angels.
Maybe it's time to make you understand. I've written these lines to make you realize, as you look these pictures, yell about the time, but nothing will change the past or bring this angel back. Yes, we know it for sure. Sometimes God can be wrong. I know you feel so lonely. Sometimes you feel so empty. So let me show you the way. Try and keep the faith. Dancing with the angel is flying high in heaven. Is dancing with the candle. Is dancing with the angel. Time can stand by, but the memories never die. It doesn't feel right, and sometimes we go inside. Yes, we know it for sure. Sometimes God can be wrong. I know you feel so lonely. Sometimes you feel so empty. So let me show you the way. Try and keep the faith. Dancing with the angel is flying high in heaven. Is dancing with the candle. Is dancing
Another great song.
Man, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that is good. Very
Wow.
good. Well, it's been a big ass party here.
It has been, man. I tell you
Yeah.
what. We did a little Facebook Live on this one, you know, and on our website, Local Stage Worldwide on Facebook, and you know, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. So we are down to the very last song of this album. And again, you better go to windupproduction.com, look on the artist and find Pete Maroni, where you can find the album and all kind of merchandise.
Yes, you know, do it for him, do it for the artists out there, do it for your favorite people. You know, it's just it's a necessity at this point. So keep these guys in business.
Yes.
Man, it's been great fun. This is Pete. We cannot thank you enough, guy. This has just been an adventure,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I hope I wish you the best in everything you do in the future.
Yeah.
And look, we can't give a shout out to Miss Charlotte. She's putting up with his crap on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And she also helped him out on the song, you know, on the album. So it's playing bass. What a badass woman, man.
Yeah, she did a hell of a job too.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. All right, so we off. Even though we hate it, we don't want to be off to the last song here.
No, we don't.
We wish we could continue party for another 2 hours,
That's
but
for sure.
like Nicky Six said, every bad thing gotta come to an end. So give it up, guys, for Pete Maroni once again. Here he is with the In the Heat of the Night.
Suddenly I
Those girls, dude.
Right?
We need to start a band.
Just for the girls.
No, I got the girl of my life. What am I talking about?
Me too. I just celebrated 40 years. Man.
Yes.
40 years.
Happy anniversary, my
Sounds
brother.
like a fucking lifetime.
It is a fucking lifetime. There's people rolling off in the 20s.
Right?
Yeah.
Nope. 40 years, man. And
Wow.
still going strong. So
That's crazy.
what a woman.
Yeah. I hope we still have Pete Maroni 40 years from now.
Right. I'll have his album. I can guarantee
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. It might be worth some money back then.
Possibly.
Yeah.
If he keeps this shit up, it will be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, indeed.
So, what better way to end this show than some fucking vocals from the ones and only. Are you ready, people? Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. I treat you like your brother, you acting like a loser. Son of a bitch. You're always faking, you're always lying. Son of